Hi, if you're like me and you bought a 99 Miata that didn't come with a dealership mounted front license plate holder, which was usually a plastic piece that was drilled directly underneath the ornament here, which I personally believe was ugly and it destroys the looks of the car, which were, I've always believed that this was one of the most beautiful cars made. Anyway, I got pulled over recently because they're putting in plate readers, and they said, well, you need a front plate. Well, obviously, I don't want to drill my car, and I don't want an ugly plate on the front of it. So what I came up with was I took an old mop head from, a sponge type mop, with it's got the sponge on it, and it's got the wringer that you clamp down, and it drains the water out. There's that little pin that holds them together. Here's the pole. Anyway, well, I took it apart, and I took the backing plate out of it with the piece that mounts to the pole. I just bent it out a little bit, and then I went to the hardware store. I bought a 5/16, I believe, 1.5 inch long bolt, stainless steel. And then I bought two neoprene fender washers right there at the same hardware store. And then one stainless steel 1.5 inch fender washer. And then I just put the bolt through. I put the neoprene washers so that there's no contact with the metal behind it in there. I don't know if you can see. So anyway, it's not exactly, making metal to metal contact. It's got a rubber feel, so hopefully vibration won't jar it loose. And then now I have this surface area here to add the plate. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, maybe isn't that gonna affect the air radiator? The airflow through your radiator. It's a valid concern. One good thing about this bracket is the rake angle. You can almost set it to whatever you want. And I have mine kind of angled so that it might actually pull air in that formerly wouldn't have gone in through the radiator. But also, I had to make the modification to my car. I put a Mizumoto radiator in it just a few months ago because the stock unit developed a leak around the plastic area. Anyway, if you don't need to do that or don't want to do that, and maybe you're worried about your stock unit not getting enough air through it, as I said, I believe the angle, the rake angle of it is, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, it's fairly adjustable, and you can in fact make it so that more air goes through or maybe redirected through your radiator. Well, I'm trying to be helpful here. You can see I have the Mizumoto radiator there, which is a larger radiator. It holds more water, and I'm not particularly worried at this point about overheating issues. Although if any should develop, I'll, post about it. Anyway, I'm almost through with the project. As you can see, I have it mounted where I want it, and I'm fortunate in that I have an old license plate that I'm going to use as a backing for this plate, and I'm going to screw it through the holes that are already in the mop head, and then I'm going to mount the new bracket, the new license plate to it. You could do anything you want to make a backing plate. You could make plastic, or piece of plastic, just cut it out to the size of the license plate. You can see the holes are pretty much in the middle. They're anywhere you want, so you can adjust it so there's no rub. The plate won't touch the paint. It won't injure the car in any way. And as I said, it's fairly adjustable. You can set the rake angle any way you want, although the way the mop head's angle is almost perfect to make like a scoop which picks air up and adds it to the opening area. Anyway, well, I hope I was helpful, and thank you very much for looking. All right, bye.